Hello everyone. Today I just bought another big box of eBay stuff. I way overpaid for this. I paid $258 including the shipping and the taxes. So there's 43 items in it. So that's $6 for each item. So some of the items I'm going to keep for myself, but some I'll be putting up for sale on my website. So you can get some nice freight cars for $6. Uh, also, some of these I'll make three piles. I'll make one that I'm keeping, one pile that's for sale, and one pile that's junk. Won't be putting any junk on my website. All right, so let's dig in. Everything's neatly packed. All this bubble wrap it gets reused. Also important to note, I added PayPal to my website, and it automatically gives you combined shipping. So my shipping's $19. That's how much I have to pay for shipping. So also all the prices are in US dollars. So it's $6 US. So let's just see what we got there. I'm going to start with this loose stuff. There is a lot of it. I wish they would have packed it individually. I will pack it individually when I send it to you. So this is a very plain Trix boxcar with a few scratches. So I'm going to put that in the keep pile. Yeah, I wish they would have packed it individually. Anyways. ERDX refrigerator car. I'm gonna put it in the sell pile because I'm not too sure about it. And what is that? That is strange. It's a blue L&N boxcar, but they painted parts of it brown. But I think I'm gonna keep it. I'll probably just add a load to hide the brown. So I just wanted to say hi to Dave's Trains. I know he has all L&N stuff. I really like those blue boxcars and gondolas and hoppers. Reading hopper. I'm definitely keeping this one. This is also in the keep pile with the L&N. Goes to the keep pile. And what is that? Oh, it's a Bachmann combine. And it's got no couplers. That's okay, I know how to fix that. These are lit. I don't know if you like those, but I decided I wanted them. So I want those. That's a keeper. Honestly, most of this set I wanted. That's another Bachmann passenger car. I didn't know these doors would open. There's another Bachmann combine. It doesn't have anything that lights up. Plus it's been kid painted. But I think I'm still gonna keep it. I think it still has value. B&O caboose. I've got a few B&O cabooses, but I'm still gonna keep it. I don't know if you noticed, but I buy most all roads. I buy them and then I ask questions later. So I need a lot of cabooses. This is a work train car, which is unusual. I do not have a bunch of these. Are these broken or are they just loose? I think I'm going to take a minute to put some glue on them. But this seems to be a good quality item. Micro trains, couplers and all. I took a minute with some cyanoacrylate just to make sure to straighten out the handrail. It looks to be high-end because all the brake detail is separately applied. So that's definitely a keeper. This is a Bachmann tender. I don't know if you need one, but if you need one, that's going to go in the for sale pile. This is another Bachmann passenger car that also is in the good pile, so I kind of like that. I've got a New Haven caboose, which I did not have one. It's also broken a little bit. I think I'll take a minute with some cyanoacrylate to fix it up. Can we see who's the manufacturer? Looks like Concor, as far as I can tell. But that is Oakley Dokley. So that is definitely a keeper. Atlas China is what it says on the bottom. There's a really neat re-railer here. There's a bunch of extra applied details at the bottom. So that, I'm really glad I got that. Wayland ice cream. Oh, I think that truck that was loose is from that. So ice cream car or milk car. So that I'm definitely keeping that. These go on the front end of passenger cars because they gotta be shipped quickly. Here's another Atlas passenger car, and it's been shortened, and I don't know why. You look at that, it's been shortened here and repainted, but that's got the awning on it, if you guys were curious about that. So that's gonna go in the 4 parts. I'm gonna use it for parts to fix other engines. And then I got another caboose here. This one, Lehigh Valley. So I did not have a Lehigh Valley caboose, so I'll be keeping that for sure. I think it's just an old Atlas. But it's really neat, so I'm keeping it. Here's another a second New Haven caboose. Very cool. It's got broken stuff also, but I think that might be worth fixing. Is that the same thing? Is that an Atlas again? Yeah, Atlas China. But I think it's worth fixing. Finally, I have 2 passenger cars, Baltimore and Ohio, which now I have a bunch of these. I think I'm up to 5 cars, and it looks to be in really good shape. So that's a score. And another River Rossi or Atlas passenger car. That one is going to go for parts. Although it says Southern Pacific. Oh, Union Pacific, which is kind of neat. But I think it's going to go for parts, this one. See, the awning is missing, which is no big deal, but I need it for parts. Next, there was 6 of these express reefers, and they all have different numbers, except these first 2. The other ones all have consecutive numbers, which is really cool because I run some Bachmann freight cars, and they all have the same number. And then this one has got micro trains on them. And then these, they have the knuckle couplers included. So I'm going to go right ahead and put these on for you. They have metal wheels, and they roll very freely. And these couplers are called new MDC knuckle couplers. So I put them all up for you. All these cars are going to be selling on my website for $6 plus shipping. I've got also a couple of Backmans, the little passenger cars. I'm keeping those for me. It's two combines. That's funny, I did not know these doors would open. So yeah, I'm keeping the combine. Even though they have a couple of scratches, that's okay. So what I paid for them. And this Bowser hopper I'm keeping as well. I have never had a Bowser freight car before. This one looks new. All the packaging is included. That is really cool. Looks very new. I'm going to look at it under magnification because the Bowser stuff, it's expensive. So just to make sure, just to see if it justifies the expense. Doesn't say there's anything, any type of particular coupler. At any rate, the lettering is very sharp. Yeah, I checked out under magnification. It looks like your average China-made freight car. They have some nice freight cars nowadays. I mean, if you look at my videos, I run a lot of the Bachmann from the 90s because I like them. And funny enough, their engines don't make the grade, but the freight cars sure do. And being careful to put the brake wheel away from that green packaging. Anyways, that is a keeper. I like it. And oh, check this out, another Atlas caboose. Super nice. I'm keeping that one also. Let's just check the CNO. Oh, this one has the chimney. CNO for progress. That could be a nice Chassis Systems caboose as well. So yeah, I'm really glad I got this. It's very cool. Ready to run. That was a good purchase. Let's see what else is in there. Oh, Canadian National Boxcar. Looks really neat. Very nice, very high quality. Look at that. It's got a little bit of degradation here, but on the outside you don't see it. Could use a little bit of painting underneath, but that looks like a Microtrains car. That's a very good score. I'm definitely keeping this. And I wasn't sure, could have been an Atlas. I would still have liked to have that as an Atlas. And then Santa's Parcel Service. They put it upside down in the box. The N-Track Express. That's kind of cool. Very hard to find collector car. Do you guys find that these are valuable? Because it's Microtrains, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep this. N-Track, of course, is a standard if you want to have a model railroad. N-Track is a standard for that, and I almost built one. At first I thought it was Microtrains, but I don't think so. Merry Christmas from N-Track. So it doesn't say what brand it is, but it's still oh, Deluxe Innovations, there you go. But it's still very neat. And this one, super nice, Atlas. old-time reefer. It's got a lot of plastic surrounding it. That's good. Let's keep that stuff well protected. Rudolph rum. Still looks very nice. I'm gonna keep this one for myself also. The Christmas one I'm keeping, and this one I'm keeping. The brake wheel's on the top, so it's an old time. It's an old time reefer. So that's really cool. And then here's another Deluxe Innovation N-Track Express. The same. Santa's Little Helper. I'm keeping this one too. That's gonna come in handy around Christmas. What do we have here? Oh, check it out! This is what I wanted. This is why I bought this whole set, because I wanted this head-end car from my Canadian Pacific passenger car. So this one is a real micro trains. Real micro trains with its micro trains box. That is really cool. And then there's extra parts. I'm not sure why they give you extra parts like that. An extra set of wheels. And then these are to keep the hatches open. I guess it's an extra part you can put on. I probably will, but just not right today. But that is what I wanted. This is why I bought this whole set. So that's definitely a keeper. We'll put that in the keep pile. Central Vermont. I think this one is an Atlas also. Premier Edition Atlas. Does it say Atlas? I just made that up in my head. Look at that. Is that maybe a micro trains? Let's dig in. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It says micro trains on it. So that's definitely a score. I'm definitely keeping that. You're gonna see me pay more attention to the freight cars I'm getting, and getting more and more of micro trains made in the USA. So I'm doing that on purpose. They are the best. Here's another Atlas Frisco hopper car. Kind of nice. It's Atlas. Atlas. China. Well, what do you want? I think it was a mistake to put all the manufacturing in China. But at the same time, I understand that if everything was made in the United States, it would cost 10 times as much. Mainly because the unions are strong. And also all the environment protection, which in China, that doesn't seem to be very important for now. So Frisco, that's a keeper. Chalmette line, another Atlas. That seems to be an old Atlas. But it's still cool. Doesn't have micro trains. I've got what it takes actually to switch it over to micro trains. So let's do that. Well, there you go. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. It does say Atlas USA, so this must be old. So that's good. I'm keeping that for sure. And then what's this box car? Oh yeah, that's my favorite one. Super and Boston and Maine, little hopper car. That one can stay with Rapidos. Yeah, Lifelike. Still nice. I'm still keeping that. But I have about half my freight cars, half with Rapido and the other half with micro trains or knuckle couplers. Some of the other brands of couplers work really well. Well, I guess that was a super good lot because I'm keeping most of it. Another Central Vermont car. Concord, it says. Dig it out here. Looks to be a very old school type of freight car. But it's got micro-trains wheels and couplers. So that, for sure, that's a keeper. I like it. And then a New York Central. I don't think this is the original box. Maybe this is PMI. Yeah, it looks like PMI. But nice. Very good rolling car. So I think I've got 3 of these by now. So that's also a keeper. This is the combine car. So I'm definitely keeping that. What else is there? This one, let's just take a look at it. This one I may sell. I am not 100% sure what's going to happen to this. Is it the correct box? Corn products, yep. So I've got the correct box, and it looks to be in good shape. Actually, very good shape. It's got all the little handrails, even on the side here. This is good. Even the Wemyss boards. Very good detail. I kind of like this one. I think I am going to keep it. It's in really good shape. Yeah, some of the other couplers, the McHenrys, they work good. The McHenrys work good for this. And this box seems to keep it really well protected. I'm going to keep this box. And that will be one of those freight cars that I use every once in a while. I am not going to force it in. I'm going to take my time. This one's missing the top of the box. So I'm also going to be keeping this one. I've got a couple more of these and I never use them. And I repent. I should always put a couple of these on the head end of my passenger train. Pacific Fruit Express. It says a roundhouse on the box. Actually, that's plausible. Oh, maybe it's a different box though, because the ones that I have are from Athearn. But these look about the same as the other orange ones. But this is something I should keep. Definitely I should keep it and I should start using it. And it's got very nice knuckle couplers. My phone's not being too good today. Bad phone. Are these pretty good? Yeah, pretty good knuckle couplers. So that, yeah, I'm keeping that. Like I said before, I think this was a good purchase, this box. Good stuff. I saw that before. Perfect. And this is also what I really wanted. Look at this beautiful Canadian Pacific. I would not be able to afford this usually. Usually these are about $40 plus. So if you want 10 of these, it's going to cost you $400. So that is very cool. Somebody played with this. I think that should not have been playing with it. Beautiful. I don't really like these big screws on there, but I guess they still run. Yeah, and detailed interior. That is very cool. I'm really glad I got this. That's gonna go with the little express car at the front, along with the mail car. So there were 2 mail cars in this box. So I'm keeping both of them. Like I said before, this is something usually costs about $40. I wouldn't be able to afford this usually. Yeah, look at all this extra detail. Looks very cool. Oh, and the chimney. If you never get a chimney. So that's definitely a keeper. That's why I bought this box. Although the cover is damaged a little bit here. That's okay. We'll forget we saw that. And then there's another mail car. Let's just check on the condition of it. It's about in the same condition. Everything's there. Everything rolls, and it's got the chimney. Perfect. This is really cool. Well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.